In the ever-changing world of technology, TikTok is the latest social media phenomenon. Since its global launch in 2017, the Chinese video sharing app has gained 1.5 billion downloads, rapidly becoming one of the most popular platforms in the world. Like it or loathe it, there is no denying its vast global appeal. But TikTok's short history has been mirrored with controversy. A British inquiry raised questions about poor data safeguarding. Pop star Lizzo has criticized it for promoting fat shaming. And as tensions rise between China and the US, President Trump has threatened to ban the app. But Mr. Trump is by no means the first to find fault with this contentious new app. Here are 10 of TikTok's most controversial moments. Number 10. Erasing the poor and disabled. Internal documents recently published by the Intercept, a US-based news site, have revealed how TikTok moderators censor posts based on how attractive they judge users to be. Anyone with an abnormal body shape, such as dwarfism or obesity, too many wrinkles, or ugly facial looks or facial deformities, is automatically struck off from the For You section of the app. Likewise, videos filmed in slums and dilapidated housing are barred from the feed, including anywhere with cracks on the wall or shabby decorations. A spokesman for the Chinese company claimed the strict guidelines are enforced to prevent bullying. However, there is not a single mention of bullying in any of the published documents, and TikTok has used the same excuse previously to deflect accusations of discrimination against gays. Instead, it seems to discriminate against the poor and disabled due to a lack of popularity. As it says in the guidelines, if the character's appearance or the shooting environment is not good, the video will be much less attractive. Therefore, they do not consider them worthwhile recommending to new viewers. Number 9. Randonauting to a dead body. In June 2020, a group of teenagers in Seattle decided to spend the afternoon randonauting. After driving out to a nearby beach, they stumbled across a suitcase that the tide had washed up. The randonauters decided to open the bag, hoping it might contain money, but after the stench subsided, they found something very different stuffed inside: human remains. After arriving at the scene, the police discovered a second bag of remains in the water. The deceased were identified as a young couple, Jessica Lewis, 35, and Austin Wenner, 27. Both died of gunshot wounds. The couple's landlord, Michael Lee Dudley, 62, has been charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder and is awaiting trial. The motive for the crime is currently unknown. TikTok user Ugg Henry later uploaded footage of their discovery, receiving tens of millions of views, although it has been since made private. "The moment I got back home, I broke down," he told followers. "I still can't sleep." Number 8. Weaponizing social media in international warfare. In military disputes, anything can be used as a weapon, and that includes social media. Indian authorities are using a ban on TikTok to exert pressure on the Chinese government. China and India are currently at loggerheads. In June 2020, the Chinese military killed 20 Indian soldiers on the Himalayan border. India's Ministry of Information Technology responded by banning 59 Chinese phone apps, including TikTok, claiming the apps pose a threat to the country's privacy and data security. Indian authorities have called on the internet service providers to stop anyone in the country from accessing the blocked apps. App stores have been asked to suspend all updates and downloads for TikTok, WeChat, and the other blacklisted services. The actions of the Indian government are expected to deal a serious blow to China's rapidly expanding technology sector. Internet usage in India is colossal. Indians make up over a third of internet users worldwide. On top of that, India is the most popular country for downloading TikTok, with over 600 million downloads, higher than the US or China. This huge base of users will have to find new platforms for communicating and socializing. Number 7. Egyptian women jailed for inciting debauchery. In most countries, if you tell someone that you work as a social media influencer, the worst you can expect is a roll of the eyes and a few snarky comments about entitlement and getting a real job. Admit to it in Egypt and you could find yourself with a 2-year prison sentence. That is what happened to 5 young women who in July 2020 were sentenced by Egyptian authorities for uploading indecent videos to TikTok. Influencers Mawada Al-Adim and Hanain Hassam leapt to fame on TikTok for their lip sync and dance videos, both gaining millions of followers. But in April 2020, Hassam was arrested after she posted a video explaining how women could earn money talking to strangers on the app Likee. She was accused of inciting debauchery and human trafficking. Al-Adam was arrested shortly after, along with 3 other women who have not been named. The social media stars have been prosecuted for violating family values and principles and establishing and running online accounts to commit this crime. On top of their prison sentences, they were each fined 300,000 Egyptian pounds, $19,000. Number 6. Use of unlicensed music. TikTok is reshaping the way we listen to music. Songs like Lil Nas X's Old Town Road and Megan Thee Stallion's Savage have been propelled to global acclaim after finding fame on the app. Budding musicians are now trying to mirror that success by creating the next viral pop sensation. But not everyone in the music industry is smitten with this innovative new platform. In April 2020, the National Music Publishers Association, NMPA, threatened to take TikTok to court for copyright infringement. Universal Music, part of NMPA, had been in talks with the Chinese company since early 2019, but after a year of negotiation, they had failed to reach an agreement. This meant Universal songwriters like Billie Eilish or Taylor Swift were unable to receive royalties when their music was used in TikTok videos. One spokesperson called it a blatant infringement, something that is rarely seen at this scale by a large multinational company. Number 5. Body shaming. Lizzo steps in. Despite years of campaigns and complaints, body shaming lives on. Almost every beauty magazine, TV sitcom, and social media app on the planet has fallen foul of it. Now TikTok is the latest platform to be accused of mistreating its users based on the way they look. In March 2020, pop star Lizzo posted several videos of herself in swimwear to the app. They were swiftly taken down. As an overweight black musician, Lizzo was no stranger to her appearance being criticized. The Michigan-born pop star quickly struck back, pointing out the hypocrisy that her videos were deleted when similar content from slimmer models is allowed. TikTok keeps taking down my videos with me in my bathing suits, she explained to her followers, but allows other videos with girls in bathing suits. I wonder why. TikTok, we need to talk. TikTok claimed the videos were removed due to confusion around the rules of sexual gratification. They were later reinstated in full. Number 4. Australian government threatens to ban it. Some world leaders just need to learn to take a joke. In late 2019, while Australia was being wrecked by bushfires, young people down under used TikTok to air their contempt for Prime Minister Scott Morrison. During the peak of the crisis, Morrison decided to take his family on a 6-day holiday to Hawaii. In that time, 2 firefighters died trying to keep the blazes under control. Understandably, Morrison soon became a figure of ridicule on Australian social media, and the TikTok memes went through the roof. One video mocking the PM to the tune of Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire" gained over 120,000 views in less than a week. Another, using September's 2006 Europop hit "Cry For You," which features the lyrics "You'll Never See Me Again," was viewed almost 220,000 times. In total, the app's #1 Como hashtag had received more than 1 million views by the time Morrison returned to work. Months after his viral infamy, Morrison declared that the Australian government were launching an investigation into TikTok. The PM announced that intelligence agencies would scrutinize the app very closely to find out if it threatened the country's data security. A number of MPs called on Morrison to ban it altogether. Following the investigation, it was decided that TikTok did not compromise Australian security and that it would be allowed to stay up and running. Number 3. Stolen content from TikTok reposted on Zyn. In May 2020, a new social media app by the name of Zyn sprung out of nowhere to the top of the App Store charts. The millions of people who downloaded Zyn found an app fit to burst with short videos and skits. Some users were even getting paid to watch certain clips and recommend the app to their friends. The only issue, a significant amount of the content on Zyn is stolen, plagiarized from other platforms, and reposted without consent. TikTok megastars Charli D'Amelio and Addison Rae were among those to have their videos pirated. Others found their entire accounts had been stolen by imposters trying to pass themselves off as authentic internet celebrities. Many creators are perplexed about how videos from their TikTok and Instagram accounts have found their way onto the strange platform. Number 2. Data collection allegations. TikTok has come under widespread scrutiny for its collection and safeguarding of data. President Trump asserted on a number of occasions that it poses a major risk to U.S. national security. Wells Fargo, the California bank, had instructed all employees to delete it from their phones. British authorities had become so concerned that they decided to hold an inquiry into the app's data protection protocols for young users. Western authorities seem to be constantly painting TikTok as a menacing, data-hungry e-villain, but is this really the case? No, say the tech experts. While there are definite issues with the app's handling of data privacy, those issues are in no way unique. It is standard practice for mobile apps to collect and analyze vast amounts of personal information, particularly by monitoring their users' locations. Most apps on your phone are selling your personal data to third-party buyers on a regular basis. It is hugely intrusive and a little unsettling, but that is the nature of the technology business. As US-China relationships become increasingly strained, it is understandable for the US government to be uneasy about growing Chinese influence. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has voiced his concern that, under China's cybersecurity laws, the Chinese government have the authority to demand users' data from TikTok. But TikTok claims his worries are misplaced. "We have never provided user data to the Chinese government," said a spokesperson for the app, "nor would we do so if asked." Furthermore, there is no evidence that anyone from the Chinese Communist Party has tried to acquire user information from TikTok, or that the company would be forced to oblige. Number 1. Blocking user for calling attention to communist concentration camps. In 2019, a US teenager uploaded a series of videos to TikTok to bring attention to events in Xinjiang, which she describes as another Holocaust. 17-year-old Feroza Aziz framed her videos as makeup tutorials, teaching viewers how to get long eyelashes. But only seconds in, she asks viewers to drop their curlers and instead use their phones to search up what's happening in China, how they're getting concentration camps, throwing innocent Muslims in there, separating families from each other, kidnapping them, murdering them, raping them, forcing them to eat pork, forcing them to drink, forcing them to convert. The clips have been watched over 1 million times and widely shared across Twitter and Instagram. Feroza Aziz, an Afghan American from New Jersey, told followers that she had to disguise her videos to avoid them being removed by TikTok. Despite her efforts, the platform suspended Aziz's account in November 2019. They later apologized, claiming there had been a human moderation error and that her videos did not breach security guidelines. TikTok has come under attack for judging videos in line with the views of the Chinese government. According to a leaked moderation guide, highly controversial topics are banned from the app, such as separatism, religion-sex conflicts, conflicts between ethnic groups, for instance, exaggerating the Islamic sex conflicts. TikTok is also accused of censoring content related to Tibetan independence, Falun Gong, and Tiananmen Square. That was our list of the top 10 most controversial moments of TikTok. Which do you think was the most shocking? Comment down below, we'd like to know. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified the moment we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.